The PlayStation 4 titles with PlayStation Plus for the month of November have been revealed, and the leak turned out to be true. We are getting the two games that have long been rumored, but I would say that November is turning out to be a really good month, and I want to take a look at both of those games. On top of that, MediEvil has gotten its announcement trailer for the PlayStation 4. We knew that this was coming. Sean Layden had mentioned that on Halloween we were gonna get the MediEvil Remake trailer. It has dropped, and I want to talk a little bit about that as well after I look at the PlayStation Plus titles. So first, let's talk about the PlayStation Plus freebie games. We are getting Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition and Yakuza Kiwami. Let's start off with Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition, as this is a game that released to some fanfare back on last generation. However, I think the major issue with this title was the fact that it was a $59.99 release, and it wasn't all too long of a game. If you were decent at first-person shooters, you could complete the game in 4 to 6 hours, and that's just not enough content for a $60 purchase. It was still a very fun game and featured some absolutely crass humor, something I would say resembles Duke Nukem, and the gameplay itself was super fast-paced and a lot of fun. What was there was very good, however, there just wasn't enough there, and then they released Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition, which is a remastered version on the PlayStation 4, and initially I was very excited to see this more underrated game come over to the PS4, but then it was revealed that the price point would be $49.99, and come on, you're taking a game that was already a bit overpriced, releasing it onto the PlayStation 4 years later, and then pricing it at $49.99 as well. I just thought they got the pricing completely wrong there, but now that it's a PlayStation Plus title, and I bet it's a game that a lot of you guys missed out on, I would definitely give it a chance and give it a recommendation. It's a shorter experience, but it's one where you can go in, have a bit of fun, and then get out, and I think for that, Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition is the perfect kind of game you want to give to Plus subscribers. At the same time, I don't think this game was doing all too well from a commercial standpoint. I don't know how the sales were going, but I can't imagine there were a ton of people picking it up for $50, that having it as a PlayStation Plus title at this point in 2018 makes a lot of sense. And that's not the only game you're getting. With Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition, honestly, I would say that classifies as one of your more notable experiences, that the other game could be a smaller, lesser experience. However, they are going full out here. You're getting Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition, and then you are also getting Yakuza Kiwami. This is a game that if you guys have been following the channel, I've been saying should be a PlayStation Plus title for so long. Yakuza is a fantastic franchise, and those that have played the Yakuza games love them. However, just not enough people have played them. I had put out the notion that they should have given out Yakuza Kiwami ahead of Yakuza 6 The Song of Life's release. I thought that would have been a great way to not only get people into Yakuza, but also promote Yakuza 6. Unfortunately, they didn't do that, but better late than never. Yakuza Kiwami will be arriving as a PlayStation Plus title in the month of November. Now, what is Yakuza Kiwami? Well, it's a ground-up remake of Yakuza 1 on the PlayStation 4, not a typical HD remastering. This has a lot more than the original PS2 release, and given the fact that it is Yakuza 1, that's why I was saying it would be so perfect for Yakuza Kiwami to be a PlayStation Plus title, because it's accessible to anyone whether you've played Yakuza or not. Now, there is Yakuza 0, which acts as a prequel, so maybe you'd rather start off with that game, but in terms of actual time of release, Yakuza 1 was the first Yakuza game ever released back on the PS2. And this is a game with a sizable amount of content to it, so you get Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition, which acts as your shorter experience, you know, your 4 to 6 hour game, and then Yakuza Kiwami, if you want to do everything, you're going to be spending a considerable amount of time with it. And you guys know how I feel about Yakuza. It's a franchise that I've been talking of for a very long time, and now that a large array of people, there are millions upon millions of PlayStation Plus subscribers, and I would recommend every single one of them to download Yakuza Kiwami. I don't imagine that everyone is gonna like it, because like a lot of Japanese games, it does have those nuances that are just gonna turn some people off. However, I would say overall it is a very good game, and it has a lot of diverse gameplay. The combat is good, but at the same time you have a wide array of different mini games that really keeps the experience fresh as a whole. If you do plan on doing everything, it really never gets boring, and at the same time there's a great story in here as well, and it's told really well throughout all of the games. I wouldn't say that Yakuza 1 was my favorite in the franchise. I would actually peg that on Yakuza 2, which by the way, Yakuza Kiwami 2 was just released. So even still, now in November, I think putting out Yakuza Kiwami as a November Plus title does promote some of the existing Yakuza releases like Yakuza 0, Yakuza 6, and Yakuza Kiwami 2, because I imagine if people like Yakuza Kiwami, the next game they're going to be looking at is Yakuza Kiwami 2, and that game is fantastic. Unfortunately, priced a little bit higher than the original Kiwami. The original Kiwami released at $29.99, Kiwami 2 released at $49.99. But those are the PlayStation Plus games. I would say a very good month. Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition and Yakuza Kiwami, two pretty solid games. And again, if you're smart with PlayStation Plus, if you get it at a good deal, you are paying $4 and change a month for your PlayStation Plus subscription. A 12-month subscription to Plus is regularly available at $50 or less, and that's really the most you should be paying. And then to get games like Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition and Yakuza Kiwami for $4 and change a month, hey, I still think online play should be free, but that is a pretty damn good value. And moving on from that, I do also want to give a mention that MediEvil has had its announcement trailer for the PlayStation 4. We knew that this was coming. Sean Layden had confirmed that MediEvil would be coming back to the PlayStation 4 and that it would see a new trailer. And I have to say, visually, this is a complete facelift, a complete remake. It looks fantastic. I've seen so many comments on our videos of people excited for a MediEvil remake. And if you were excited for this, based on the gameplay we're seeing, it looks absolutely tremendous. And if you want me to give you guys a comparison, if you see what Activision is doing with the Spyro Reignited trilogy, this MediEvil remake looks even better than that, and that says a lot because I've been very high on the Reignited trilogy, but the MediEvil remake looks really, really good, but seems to also carry that essence of the original MediEvil game. So this is another PlayStation 4 exclusive to be very excited about, and it is said to be coming sometime in 2019. A great timely drop to drop this trailer on Halloween. Everybody's in the mood, but we won't be seeing it for a little while, and 2019 looks to get even more packed as a PlayStation 4 owner. We've got games like Days Gone, Dreams, now MediEvil. Last of Us Part 2 will probably be released next year. Ghost of Tsushima might be released next year. A lot of exciting PlayStation 4 exclusives look to be coming in 2019, so a great time to own a PS4. And with all these games, I think we're going to be good on not having a PS5 for another year. There's some rumors about a PS5 in 2019. I think with all these games coming out, let's just chill with our PS4 for now, and then 2020 we can reopen that conversation. So that's going to conclude this video. Again, the PlayStation Plus titles for the month of November are Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition and Yakuza Kiwami. I would say a very good month on that. And MediEvil has gotten its announcement trailer for the PlayStation 4. The MediEvil remake looks great. It'll be coming sometime in 2019. That's gonna wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.